The new video. Earlier I had made this exact same one, but I didn't realize that my mic was not working properly, and so I made like a 7-minute video, basically blank, and someone commented on it, and they were saying, "Great video, man." I think they might have been being facetious, but it made me laugh, and I was like, "Oh my gosh." I just straight up put a video with no sound on it. So anyways, this is what happens when you get to level 50. You get the nice little, uh, let's see,
I've got some shipments you should check out.
mission team. So, you go through the throws, you do all those little missions, and you get this when you get to level 50 on your mission team, and it takes forever. I got to level 52, so basically, it took me almost an entire prestige just to get this. I imagine there's probably other people who got there maybe a level 45, 48, somewhere a little bit sooner than I did, provided they were playing a little bit more of the objectives, like the mission team objectives and the mission team missions, whatever they call them. Anyways, so this is what you get when you get to that, and then you can switch on to a different one. But just to go over this, people, let's take a look. Let me get it to where it has no camo. So this is it. This is it. This is the FHR-40 Windfall. Killing an enemy gives you killing an enemy refills a portion of your health. Pretty simple. You shoot someone, you get a little bit of health back. And which is pretty nice given that I play a ton of hardcore and basically only play hardcore unless I'm doing some shotgun challenges or sniper challenges. I find those, core modes to be a little bit better for what I'm needing in regards to that. It also comes with another perk, increased ammo. It comes with stockpile, which is basically increased ammo. Add that onto extended mags, and you can have yourself one heck of a gun. I mean, that thing can shoot forever. Another thing you really might want to consider when doing that is getting, your extended mag, throwing on laser sight, and possibly even quick draw, depending on how much of your class setup you're wanting to dedicate to that. It didn't take me too long to get this. I thought it was really fun doing the Wolverines, and when you get through there, you get this handy dandy little Wolverine buddy. He's great. He's awesome. And then so I guess we can showcase some of the camos as well that I have. I don't have much. I've been saving up my crypto keys. I haven't been playing for like a few weeks now, but I'll get back to it. So I'll start saving up more of those crypto keys. Or salvage or whatever they call them. But here is the Alien mixtape and the Bullet Hawk. Now the Bullet Hawk I think just looks the most insane because you can see all those little bullets in there, and then you have like the colors of those bullets shining through and the camo itself. I've been hearing that these were supposed to have been animated, the Alien mixtape and the Bullet Hawk, and it's kind of BS because the only one thus far that is animated is the Hellstorm. I saw the Jackal Urban the other day and it's not animated. It's pretty, actually not that good looking. So for all those people wondering what it looks like, it's very basic and kind of bland in my opinion. The one thing that you guys might want to be looking into is, if you're looking for those camos, is that I don't think there's any way to get the Alien mixtape anymore, but I think if you order the digital deluxe edition on the PS4 store, you can get Hellstorm and Bullet Hawk. Or if not, I think it's just Hellstorm. I don't know. But I ordered this from GameStop, like, I don't know, around Father's Day. And so that is that. It plays really well. As you see, I didn't realize that I had already put up this video. I had played a few matches with it. And as I said, laser sight and quick draw is definite must. It does have a little bit of a kick to it. I mean, it has 97 fire rate, so it definitely has a little bit of recoil. But provided you're used to playing the SMG classes, I'm sure it should be easy. you know, for your right R3, just make sure that you're kind of toggling that just ever so slightly down when you go into firing. But other than that, this thing's a machine. You know, it'll definitely tear up and chew up and just outright destroy, you know, a lot of what's in your path. And you know, the fact that you get that little bit of boost, you know, that health boost, you know, especially in core, I mean, that thing would have come into handy. You know, I mean, it's definitely an amazing gun. The mission team I'm starting on now, though, is I'm basically transferring over to Wraith, and
It is good to see you, but it is time to kill.
indeed, it is good to see you too, Iris. Um, the stuff that in these ones, they're kind of a little bit more specific, like earn a kill shot, and I don't really know if there's any difference, but I mean, so you have to get, like, you know, kill shots, melee kills. You have to get crouching shots, which, you know, depending on the map would be easy or not. You know, some of these things I imagine are going to be, you know, I don't know if the difficulty is a lot more, you know, if these things are a lot more harder to do because this is the last mission team. But the reason I'm going with this one is when you go into Mission Team Depot, you know, you get to level 50 with Wraith. Not only do they give you the Widowmaker Smoke, which comes with an advanced suppressor, which the suppressor does not affect the damage, which is just, I mean, this thing is, I imagine a lot of people are already playing with this thing right now. And, you know, it's amazing. You know, to be able to, you know, just like hard scope everybody, not get hurt with nothing, and, you know, like, you can be, you know, if you're one of those no scopers or just a sniper lover, this gun is definitely going to be the one you want. And this is kind of the reason I'm doing it, the Kendall 44 Cartel. So you basically, it says hit and run, normal movement speed while aiming down sights, which basically translates to you can run and aim down sights and not be affected. You will not be slower, you'll not be running slower, you're going to be going full, you know, full speed as you would normally with this baby. And that's amazing. And it has like a little see-through bullet, you know, whenever you fire a gun, the bullets go up. So that's pretty cool too. And you know, you just get to look pretty much like the most badass little squirrel in town. There's my little squirrel pun for today. I guess it's not much of a pun, it's more of a joke. Anyway, so as I said, that one, the next one I'm definitely going to be hitting up is, you know, is the what are these guys called? I don't know what they're called. The sword people. And I'm going to do Wraith first, as I said, because I want these double epics, and then I'm going to do this because this HVR Gemini right here, I saw a video on this, one of my people that I subscribe to, he posted something on that, and this thing just has such tight hip spread. I mean, it is a beast. I mean, I can only imagine this thing in hardcore, provided you have the right setup, you know, for, like, you know, just hearing everything, you know, just running, you know, dead silent and all those things, and you got a, you know, pair of Turtle Beach PX24s with a superhuman hearing, you know, you leveled out everything, you know, you can definitely, like, get some easy nukes with this, I imagine, you know, and especially the fact that you have two high, you know, like high firing, high damage, Kimbo SMGs, you know, that's pretty insane. The Phobos, the Orion, Team Orion is going to be the last one. Oh, Saber Team is this one. Saber Team. Orion's definitely going to be my last one. Haven't used the Karma 45. I've used it maybe a couple times when I picked it up, but I wasn't really all that impressed with it. As said, but you know, I'm always been a big pistol fan. Pistols and shotguns, always my favorites. I don't know why. And then you know, I love snipers, you know, but so definitely I just want to get this one out of the way because I imagine it's gonna be hardest, and I'm one of those people, just get the hardest thing out of the way, and you basically can play and have fun the rest of the time. So yeah, so that is my little video on the FHR-40 Windfall, just kind of doing a brief overview of it, along with, you know, my little, you know, explanation as to, you know, who I think the next mission team that people should go for. I'm about level 52, so I got about 3 or 4 more levels till I can prestige. And when I prestige, I'm either going to, I think my permanent unlock, because I don't know how it works yet, is either going to be the drone package, because the fact that you have to get this at level 51 is so absurd. And what's kind of nice about this one is that in this game, in the last one, like if you weren't a prestige master and you got drone pack, or you got drone, you know, the, oh gosh, the care packages. Say if you got like wraps, and if you weren't a prestige master, if you got wraps and didn't have wraps on your score streak list equipped, none of the kills would actually count towards the challenges. And so what, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's see, calling card, score streaks, yeah. And so like the other day I happened to oh gosh, I think it's an air assault. Let's see, where's the Apex things? Oh yeah, okay, so the other day I got someone just happened to be stupid enough, put down their drone package, and I happened to have engineer on. The guy was camping out obviously, so I came up from behind him, shot him in the ass a few times, and took his care package. And lo and behold, what did I get? An AP3X. Now this little thing is a beast. I mean, good gosh, this thing will tear some holes, you know. And so as I said, you know, you don't have to have, you know, these things equipped in order to get these things towards the challenges. And I'm one of those people, I'm going to get these challenges out of the way, and I know if I run those care packages and get 2 or 3 a game, you know, I could easily get almost all of these finished. One thing, you know, there's just so much of these that, you know, will come into play that you want to use. And so as I said, you know, the drone package for me seems like the most viable option. As I said, I might unlock Wraith because I do want those things, those 2 epics, and then maybe my second prestige I'll do the drone package. I'll have to see how it works. I'll be making a video on explaining what you can unlock, because I think that's something, I don't know if a lot of people have done that. I think they've shown prestige and they do a random unlock, and you get one of those classic guns. And I might be doing the Hornet or that little AX-40 or something like that. I don't know what it's called. Let's see. Oh, OSA. Gosh, not even close. The OSA, it comes with a little grenade launcher. I think that's pretty sick. The MACTAV, a ton of people have got this and been pretty happy with it. You know, and then the TF-141, this thing, I used it and I got an easy, so much fun, so precise. You know, it does not have a lot of idle sway. I mean, it is amazing. You know, and as I said, unforgiving recoil. It's not that bad. You know, I was doing really good with this. S-Ravage, I know a lot of people exalt this gun, and it's a huge Modern Warfare classic, I believe. I don't know which one it stems from. I only started playing, regrettably, right at the end of, like, I think Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. I hit it really big, but both of my boys had played Ghosts, and then I kind of started playing with them, and then Advanced Warfare, and I was like, oh my gosh, this game's awesome. But the M1, now this gun, I know it's a huge staple of it, but I know a lot of people have gotten it, and it's basically semblant to the, there's a sniper or something. It's supposed to be like the DMR, or, I don't know. It's supposed to be like one of these, you know. Can't think of which one it is. There's a lot of comparisons. I think it's the DMR, or the, just try to take a look, see if I can find this. Yeah, I'm pretty certain a lot of people are likening it to the DMR-1. So, and you know, the DMR, I believe, has a higher, I think, higher damage profile. I want to say 78, and oh no, they have the same damage profile. The one is, you know, obviously this one though, the inability to reload, I think that makes it a kind of a a pain in the butt to use, I'm sure, as you all knew on the last one, that MX Garand. That thing, it was pretty powerful, but once again, there are so many fights that I got into. I just needed one more bullet. I would have had that last bullet, and sure enough, just because I was unable to reload and I didn't want to start popping off rounds and showing up on the mini map, it just kind of became a pain in the butt. Yeah, I know Silencer does that all, or negates that all, but that's neither here nor there. But here in 3 or 4 levels, because I'm level 52 right now, I'll be making that video on on what happens when you prestige, what you can unlock, and maybe just my tips or advice, because as I said, it's just everybody plays so differently, and you really want to go into these games with a little bit of especially if you're like one of those people that do the goals and the objectives and get the calling cards and the challenges completed that way. That's a really big thing for me to do. So I hope this video was a little bit more helpful. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. This is Squirrel signing out, and I hope you all have a great day. See you around. Bye. Oh, and remember, if I can do it, so can you.